Hey guys, welcome to Tabee Talks. It's Tuesday. We're back. Tired today. Flew in. We left this morning to come back from Florida at 3:30. My flight was at 5. Yeah, so I'm tired. I might have taken a nap today. Back to work tomorrow. Yay. But anyway, so those of you who are joining for the first time, Tabee Talks, I do them every Tuesday, and basically, the purpose is for me to be able to come on here and hopefully be able to encourage you so that you can then in turn encourage others. Last week, if you missed it, it's up on YouTube, but we talked about how you can add value to others and how actually adding value to others ends up adding value to yourself. And if you missed that, my YouTube name is also Tabee Talks, Tabee Talks, just like my Instagram without the underscore between. But that was episode 9 if you missed it. But so I got to thinking about that, and I thought everybody said that answered the poll last week that they liked being valued by others. And I was thinking, and I thought, how can we add value to other people or get value from other people if we aren't valuing ourselves? So my question this week is, do you add value to yourself? When you get up in the morning and you look in the mirror, what's your first thoughts? What do you see when you look in the mirror? Or if it's not just looking in the mirror, if it's when you get up and you go to work, what do you think when you're at work? Or what do you think at home as a mom? Like, what are your thoughts of yourself in your day-to-day life or physically? Do you think positive thoughts about yourself, or do you think negative thoughts about yourself? Are you adding value to your own life? I think it's really important for us, in order to be able to add value to other people's lives, to know how to add value to our own lives and to value our own lives. I would say that I definitely don't do that. I tend to look at a picture, or when I get up in the morning and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear, I tend to, in the physical realm, find a flaw. I have certain things that I may not, like about myself. And so those are the first places I look for, if it's my arms, if it's something on my face, if it's my stomach, whatever it is, I'm instantly drawn to that quote unquote flaw that I have chosen to be a flaw. And it's not, but I've put it that way. I've put the negative outlook on it. I take a picture of myself and I instantly can find what's wrong with it in myself. And then the same, you take it with someone else and they're like, oh, I don't like it of me, but you thought it was good of them. And they don't, because they are only seeing their flaws and they're not adding value to their own life. So the same way that we add value to other people's lives, we really need to be adding value to our own lives. I kind of think it's hard to say, hey, I want you to value me. I appreciate when you add value to my life. If it's your boss, if it's your husband, if it's a friend, I appreciate when you add value to my life. But I don't even add value to my own life. I don't even value me. I don't think we can. I don't think we can expect people and get upset with someone or feel down when people aren't adding value to our lives when we aren't adding value ourselves. So I just want to challenge you this week to write down only three. You can write down more if you want, but I'm only asking 3. Write down 3 things that you value about yourself. And every day when you wake up and you look in the mirror, I want you to say those things about yourself. I know, like, that there is value in you, and Jesus doesn't make people who aren't of value, and he created you, so you have value. And if you're struggling with figuring out your 3 things, I just gave you one. You are God's creation. So there's number 1 for you, and you only have to figure out 2 more. You're welcome. And that's 1 for me as well. I'm going to do this as well, and when I get my 3 things, I will share them with you guys, and feel free to share them with me. I would love that, and I would love to speak those into your life as well. If you can't think of 3 things or 2 more things, since I just gave you 1, if you can't think of them, shoot me a message, and I'd like to help guide you and direct you and get you to a point to where you can add value and see value in your own life. So yeah, it's a quick one this week, and I hope that you give this a try. I hope that you see value in your lives, because you do have value. And I think that will also play into, basically kind of going backwards here, play into last week in you adding value to other people's lives. Once you can add value to your own life, I think it's going to make it easier to add value to others' lives, which will then again, in turn, add more value to your own life. So, yeah. So just write those down, message me, share it, tag me if you feel like it. You don't have to. You can message me if you want it private. I don't share anything that anybody ever messages me unless I talk to you and say, hey, do you mind if I kind of talk on this? I don't even really say people's names or anything. But write them down. I'll write mine down, and I'm going to share them with you guys. And I hope that this helps you, and I hope that, again, you can find that value in your life. Be on the lookout for our scripture on Thursday, and on Friday, the Fun Fact Fridays. I'm really loving those. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Have a good night. Maybe.